Welcome here, folks, to the Pictou County Wellness Center. My name is Vaughn Mace with High Button Sports. Today we have a matchup between the Pictou County Weeks and the Steel Subaru. Puck drops underway, and here we... Oh, he's messing with me. Here we go. Weeks are going to win it back. Number 11 picks it up, and he'll throw it up. Over to Croft. Croft's going to go into the Steel zone, and he'll dump it. Over into the corner, number 22 for the Steel is going to pick it up, and he'll take it out of his zone into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. That'll go behind the net. Weeks will pick it up. That'll go back up to the Steel's defense, and that'll take a shot. Sarhando makes the save. Battle for it here between the Weeks and the Subaru in the Subaru zone. That'll get dumped in by the Weeks, and we'll have an offside. A good matchup here today. Something to look out for is Liam Duffy. He's the league's point leader as of right now with 12 points. But a couple of people on the Weeks are on his trail with 10 points. That's Sim and Frazier. So they're looking to get up there with him and maybe take that title from him. That'll be moved over to the Subaru and dumped into the Weeks zone. Around to George for the Weeks. George's got it in the corner now. That'll get moved up, broken up, and dumped back into the Weeks zone by the Subaru. Sullivan after it now behind his own net. He'll pass it up to Kidd. Sim after it now. He's in the Subaru zone. He'll have a chance, but that'll get blocked away by the Subaru defense. Into the corner now. Subaru have it. Moved over for McPhee, but he can't get it. So Cameron will pick it up. Back for Sullivan. Sullivan will move it up for Swain. Swain, that gets broken up. And the Subaru will move it up now for number 15. That gets shot up into the Weeks zone. Broken up. Cameron has it now. It's a 2-on-2. But he'll get broken up. And we'll have a stoppage in play. Looks like an offside. Weeks coming into this matchup 5-0 so far through their campaign. The Subaru are 4-2, I believe. Up to Williams. Williams trying to get a handle of it on the boards. That'll get picked up by Henry of the Subaru down to number 8. And he'll move it up. That'll get thrown into the Weak zone, and we'll get an icing. So we'll go back down in the Subaru zone here. McIntosh taking the draw. He was back in the lineup. He'll win it back. Williams has it now on the blue line. Back to Williams. Williams. He can't keep a handle on it, but he'll throw it in. Down for Swain behind the net. Around the corner. Subaru going to try and get it. That'll go up for McKenzie. McKenzie will take a shot. That goes off. Thrown into the corner. Turner will throw it around. Back up for McKenzie of the Weeks. He'll take another shot, but that'll get blocked. And that'll go high and out. And both teams will make a change here. Have an offensive zone draw here for the Weeks. That'll get one back. Don't take a shot. Subaru will take it into the neutral zone. That gets broken up by the Weeks. It'll go in for Pugsley. Pugsley has it now with Eisner. He'll throw it over Eisner. That'll get broken up by the Subaru. Good defensive play. And that is up and out. Sorhando, Jared Sorhando in the nets for the Weeks today. Burcham. That'll get thrown in by the Weeks. We'll have another stoppage in play. Looks like an icing. And Silas Mullins is in the net for the Subaru today. Weeks will win it back, or Subaru, sorry, will win it back. That'll get thrown in. Bertram's after it now for Weeks in his own zone. Bertram behind his net. He'll move it up. Croft has it now. Cross in. He'll pass over to Bertram. Bertram will get a handle on it. And that'll get thrown in front of the net. Weird bounce. And that'll get moved out. But Cameron's there to pick it up. He'll move it over to the captain, Sullivan. And that'll get thrown in. Over to the corner. Picked up by White. White's got it now. Fancy move. He'll take a shot on net. Blocked by Mullins. Back up for Sullivan. He'll take another shot on Mullins. Into the corner. Big hit by the captain of the Subaru. Duffy with it now. The league's point record holder. Into the corner now. Sullivan. He'll move it up for White. White will try and get it out, but that'll get blocked. Ryan now behind the net. He'll make a fancy move in front. Blocked, and White will take it for the Weeks. In his own zone, he'll move it up to the neutral zone for Croft. Croft will try and get it in. Back for Frazier, but he can't get a handle on it. He'll block him off. McKenzie will get it. And he'll throw it. Kept in by Subaru. George will get it now. George in with speed. He'll get broken up by McPhee of the Subaru. Up for McKenzie. McKenzie will take a shot. That's just wide. Broken up. Sim has it. Smith with it now for Subaru. He's in on net. Big save by Serhando to keep it out. Kidd with it now. Nathan Kidd. He's got a chance. Shot on net, and that's saved by Mullins. And he'll keep it. Nathan Kidd had a good opportunity. He just couldn't get his stick on it. And he cut in a little wide. So both teams will switch here, and we'll have an offensive zone draw in the Subaru end. Tangle up in the middle. Subaru will get that and they'll clear it into the neutral zone and down into the weak zone. Mullins will play it. They'll move it up to the defense. Over for Henry. Henry will take a shot on it. That's blocked by Bertram. Tanner will try and get it out. Can't. So he'll pack that back up in his own zone. Tanner now going for a skate behind his own net. He'll move it into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, and that gets broken up. Swain's fighting for it. Picked up by Subaru. We're going to see a 2-on-1 here. And it's going to be an offside with a late shot. Weeks don't like that. Nonetheless, we'll have a draw here. Right outside of the weak zone. Green taking the draw. Subaru will dump it into the weak zone. Cameron will pick it up. Cameron now behind his own net. He'll make a play over to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Cameron. That's too far behind him. Then he'll get thrown into the Subaru zone with Duffy picking it up. He's going for a skate. He'll move it up. Back for Duffy. Broken up. Cameron will move it up for Eisner. Eisner will try and make a play. Duffy with it again. In behind the Subaru net. Duffy. Weeks will pick that up. And he'll get thrown in by O'Leary. And we'll have a stoppage of play. So Frazier will take the draw here for the Weeks, just outside of the Subaru zone. That'll get tangled up and won back by the Subaru. Over for 22, broken up by Mackenzie. Moved up for Croft of the Weeks, and he'll throw it in. Picked up and thrown back into the weak zone. Played by Serhando. Croft will pick it up on the boards. Croft over for Mackenzie. Mackenzie with it now. And he'll dump it into the Subaru zone. And that's out. Shots 3-1 so far for the Weeks. Looks like Frazier will be taking the draw again. He'll win it back. McCackern with it. He'll throw it in. Over to White. White will take a shot. That gets broken up. Good defensive play by the Subaru. McPhee. Up for Brian. Brian now. That'll get tipped out in front. White will pick it up. White will move it. Subaru will dunk back in. White will pick it up in his own zone. He'll move it up too far ahead for Croft, but he'll get a stick on it and try and keep it in. Sullivan behind his own net now. He'll move it up for Burcham. Burcham along the boards. Kid tries to get a stick on it, but that'll go back for Subaru. And dumped in. And we'll have an icing against the Subaru. Looks like the defense are going to change here for the Weeks. With Cameron and Sullivan on the blue line. The captain and the rookie. Sims taking the draw. And he'll win it back for Kidd. Kidd shot on net. Now get blocked out. And it'll bounce back into the weak zone. Smith after it. Sullivan will throw it around. Kidd will move it up out of the zone. Picked up by Subaru. Scotland's got it now. He'll move it up for number 2. And that'll get dumped in on net. Serhando will glove that and play it. Cameron now. Cameron will move it up for Kidd. That'll get thrown into the weak zone. Behind the net. Over for Swain. Swain will try and throw it up. That gets picked up by Sim. Subaru with it now. They'll go into the weak zone. Shot on net. Serhando save. Picked up by George. Along the boards. He'll get broken off of it. Subaru will get it again. Shot on net. That's just wide. Sim in the corner with it now of his own zone. Over for Sullivan. Sullivan will throw it around for Kidd. Kidd's after it in the corner. Up for Papinski. He'll take a shot. That gets blocked. Kidd's after it in the corner. A battle for it here. Subaru will come out with it. They're having a look. Gets thrown over for Duffy. Duffy can't get a shot off, so that'll get broken up by George. George has it now. He'll take a minute. Throw it over. That gets broken up. And Duffy will move it up. Broken up. Mackenzie will throw it ahead. That's just a little far ahead, and we'll see an icing. Steel Subaru so far doing a great job of shutting down the Weeks offense. Looks like Sim will take the draw in the weak zone. And Burgess will take the draw for Subaru. That's one back. Williams after it now. Williams will try and move it up for Tanner. Tanner will throw it in. And that'll go back for Subaru. Someone lost their stick. Tanner's got it. He'll throw it back behind the net. Swain's after it now. Swain in the corner. He'll get hit. Battle for it now. Subaru will come out with it, but Mackenzie keeps it in. Shot just wide. That'll get moved up. Burgess is after it now for Subaru, and he'll dump it into the weak zone. Williams over for McKenzie. McKenzie, risky pass. Broken up by Subaru. McIntosh still with it. Broken up again. That'll go behind the net. Thrown in front. Burgess keeps that in. He'll throw it on, but that'll get blocked. And Tremblay with Subaru will dump it into the weak zone. Played by Serhando out of his net. Shot in front. It's a bouncing puck, but Weeks will clear it. Picked up by Henry. Henry's got it along the boards. That'll go up for Tanner. Tanner gets hit by Scotland. Looks like we're going to see a penalty. Scotland of the Subaru. Cross-checking penalty. So Weeks will go to the power play. But first, just a quick message from our sponsors.
Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy.
Welcome back here. Weeks now on the power play. Frazier will take the draw. Picked up by Cameron. Cameron for Sim. Sim will have a look. Back for Cameron. Cameron over. That'll get broken up by Tremblay. Battle for it along the boards now. Picked up by Swain. Swain will throw it back for Williams. Williams has it for Sim. Sim having a look. He'll move in. Thrown him over. And that doesn't go anywhere, so Williams will pick it up in the neutral zone. Weeks will have to regroup here. Williams. And he'll get tripped up. No call on the play. Oh, there is a call on the play. So we'll see a 5-on-3 here for the Weeks. Big opportunity to score. Number 22 going to the box for Subaru with a tripping penalty. Weeks will keep the same players out. 5-on-3, here we go. Thrown up, Cameron can't keep it in, so that goes into the weak zone. Serhando out of his net to pick it up. Cameron with it now, he'll go behind his net. He'll move it up for Williams. Williams has it, he's in. Behind the net, now get thrown in front. Sim with it, shot on net, saved by Mullins. Up for Cameron. Cameron taking his time over to Williams. Back to Cameron. Back to Williams. Williams will move in. He'll take a shot. Blocked off. Sim with it now. He'll circle around. In for George, and that's in! Ethan Frazier up to 11 points now, making a run for that top points leader in the league. He'll score on the 5-on-3. Weeks are up 1-0. Ethan Frazier. And we'll still have a power play here for the Weeks. Another opportunity. 1:20 left in this power play. Thrown back by Subaru. McKenzie's going to have it. He'll move it in the neutral zone. McKenzie up for That'll get blocked off. McKenzie's back to get it into his own zone. Over for Bertram. Bertram with it now. Thrown up. Too far ahead of White, so that'll go in behind the net. Croft now on the boards. Fancy move around. Moving up for Kidd. Kidd will take a shot on net. That's blocked. McKenzie up from Bertram. Bertram back to McKenzie. Back to Bertram. Back to McKenzie. Having a look, and he'll take a shot. That's just wide. Into the corner now. Scotland will pick it up. That'll get blocked and thrown up to McKenzie. He'll move it in for Croft. Croft, that'll get blocked up and dumped by the steal into the weak zone, and they'll get a change. And so will the Weeks. McKenzie's picking it up behind his own net. He'll move it over for Bertram. Bertram will dump it in. Kidd's after it now in the corner. Thrown up for Pugsley. Pugsley can't get it in. So Sullivan's after it. He'll move it up. Pugsley can't get a handle on it. That'll go on Sorhando. Sullivan now. He'll move it up. Eisner tips it in. Looks like he didn't get a stick on it, so we'll see an icing here against the Weeks. So we'll have a face-off here in the weak zone. Turner taking the draw for the Subaru against Green. But refs are having a talk here at the Weeks bench. Here we go. One back by Turner. Not right on to his defenseman, so that'll get thrown out and dumped back in. Sullivan with it behind his own net. Up for Bertram. Bertram will move it up, and that'll get dumped in. Around, and that'll go back to the weak zone. And another icing. McIntosh now taking the draw, super zone. Refs seem to be having a conversation. Thrown over for Tanner. Tanner back to Cameron. Cameron will dump it in for Swains. Swain now. He gets tripped up. Cameron keeps it in. Subaru will take that. Dumped in, but Sullivan's after it in his own zone. Thrown back in by the Subaru, sorry, but Cameron will pick it up, and he has it behind his own net. Cameron will have a good look. Cameron will move it up for Tanner. Tanner, throw it up for McIntosh. McIntosh having a look now. That gets broken up and dumped out by Subaru into the neutral zone. Cameron will pick it up. Over for Sullivan. Sullivan will dump it in. Swain tips it. Subaru will pick it up now. Moved up for McPhee. McPhee has it. He's got speed. He'll take a shot on net. That's saved by Sorhando. Thrown in on net. That's behind the net. McKenzie battling for it. Thrown in front. That gets blocked. So Swain will pick it up, and he'll move it over for Tanner. Into the neutral zone. Tanner with it now. Moved up, but he can't get a handle on that. So Subaru will pick it up and dump it in. Williams over to McKenzie. Back to Williams. Williams will move it up for Croft, and that'll get dumped in. And we'll have an icing against the Weeks. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first period. Shots are 6-5 for the Weeks. Puck one back by the Weeks. Williams will pick it up, move it around for McKenzie. Thrown in front, shot on net. Another shot on net by Ryan. Serrano keeps that open. That's in front again. Ryan with another shot. McKenzie will try and get it out of there, but that'll get thrown up to the Subaru defense. Ryan will throw it in front again, and almost tipped in by McKenzie. But Serrano's got it in his pads. We'll have a little scrum in front. A couple close calls there for the Weeks. But Serrano keeps it shut out. We'll see a change from both teams here. Sim taking the draw in his own zone. That'll get thrown up. Weeks can't, or Subaru can't keep that in, so it'll get dumped in by Duffy. And we'll see another stoppage in play. Face-off will be right outside the weak zone. Duffy over Kaplinski, thrown in. Bertram will throw it around for Cochran, sorry. George, try and get it out. Kidd with it now. He'll make a turn, get some speed. Kidd will throw it in. Kaplinski now. He'll move it up, but George gets a handle on that. Not for long. Now get dumped in by Subaru to the weak zone. McCackern battling forward in the boards. George. Over for Kidd. Kidd will try and do a fancy move. That gets broken up by Duffy. Thrown up by McCackern to George. George will tip it in. Duffy after it, now behind his own net. Duffy will get hit off, but still moves it up. Picked up by Cameron in the neutral zone. Cameron still got it into the corner. Over for Sullivan behind his own net. Moved up for George. It looks like we'll have an offside call. George can't get in very far. Green taking the draw here for the Weeks. It'll get dumped in. Subaru with it now. Over McPhee. To number 15. He'll throw it in to the weak zone. Cameron after it behind his net. He'll move it into the corner. Shot on net by the defense. That gets blocked. And it'll move up. Pugsley over for Eisner. Eisner take a shot. That'll get blocked. Thrown into the corner. Eisner still battling for it. Pugsley and Eisner. That'll get moved up. Cameron can't keep it in. So he'll throw it over for Sullivan in the neutral zone. Sullivan now. He'll dump it into the Subaru zone. And we'll get a change here. A couple players for the Weeks. Pugsley still battling on the boards for it. Tanner can't keep it in, so it'll go for number 15 at the Subaru. He'll take a shot, but it'll get blocked. He's still got it, Ryan. That'll go over. Number 8 with it now. He'll take another shot on net. Goes into the corner. Picked up by Williams. He'll get it out into the neutral zone. Williams now into the Subaru zone. He's got speed. That'll get broken up by Henry. Good defensive play by the Subaru. Thrown in front. Battling for it. And we'll get a stoppage in play. So we'll see a draw here in the Subaru zone. Looks like McIntosh taking the draw. Henry will get that for the Subaru in his own corner over for Scotland. That'll get moved up into the corner, but Swain will try and break it up. O'Leary will throw it in for the Subaru, picked up by Williams. Williams behind his own net. He'll move it up into the neutral zone, but Scotland will get a handle on that. He'll stop in the neutral zone. Play it back, and that gets broken up. We'll see a Tanner shot on net. That gets saved by Mullins. He's got a number 11 now for the Subaru. Picked up by Mackenzie. Mackenzie will throw it in. Scotland with it now in his own corner. Fighting with Swain for it. And Tanner. For Swain. Up to the defense. McCacker will take a shot. That's blocked in front. And picked up by Tremblay. He'll get hit off the puck. Big hit. That'll get dumped in on Sorhando. And he'll have to cover it. 26 seconds left here in the first period. Croft now in his own zone. He'll move it up. Frazier's battling for it in the Subaru corner. Frazier's got it again. He's on the boards. And that'll get thrown out and over the rafters. And that'll be the end of the period. So Weeks take a 1-0 lead here in the first. With Ethan Frazier throwing one in for his 11th point of the season. Now just 1 point off of the league leader, Liam Duffy. We'll be back here in a moment with the second period.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Here we go, folks. Welcome back to the second period of this matchup between the Weeks and the Steel Subaru. Weeks so far up 1-0, but the shots are 8-6 for the Subaru, who are making a good push and making some defensive plays to keep the Weeks shut down. Liam Duffy will pick it up into his own zone. He'll move it up into the neutral zone, picked up by Bircham. Bircham will move it up. Subaru will get it, and we'll have an offside. Ethan Frazier will make the first goal here, pushing for the league title of top points. Liam Duffy of the Subaru currently holds that with 12. And he'll throw it in. White with it now. He'll dump it in to the offensive zone. Kaplinski now the captain for Subaru. He'll move it up. Picked off by Bircham. White will get it now. White back for McCackern. Bircham can't get a handle on it, so Smith of the Subaru will pick it up into the corner. Thrown in front. That gets blocked off by shot on net, and that's saved. Can't even talk, excuse me. Duffy after it now. Duffy with it. He'll circle around, get some speed. And he'll dump it in. Cameron after it now. Battle for it here in the weak zone. And that'll get thrown up high. Croft with it now in his own zone. Can't get a handle on it, so he'll throw it up. Duffy picks it up. Picked off by George. Thrown back in for the Subarus. Picked off by Sullivan. Ryan with it now. He'll throw it in front. Subaru can't get a handle on that. So we'll go along to the boards. Tremblay with it. Shot in front by Ryan. Ryan will throw it into the corner. Sullivan. Sullivan with it now. Moved up for Kidd. Nathan Kidd get picked off, so Sullivan will pick it up. Nathan Kidd with it again. He'll try and get it in. Put back for Cameron. Cameron. He'll make a nice little move. Blocked off. Sim in the corner. Thrown in George. George battling for it again at the blue line, but that'll get picked up by Ryan of the Subaru. Thrown back into the neutral zone. George making a mad dash for it. George will throw it in. Sim into the corner after it. Backed up for Kidd. Kidd can't keep a handle on it. Kidd now along the boards. Picked up. Williams over to Swain. Swain can't get a shot off. He'll throw it in for Sim behind the net. That'll go in front. And it gets covered by Mullins, and we'll see a stoppage in play. It looks like we're going to see a penalty here against the Weeks for something that happened after the whistle. So Sim is going to the box. Not sure what for. So it looks like Subaru will have their first power play of the game with a chance to tie this up here. Turner taking the drop for Subaru. That'll get thrown back. Henry take a shot on it. That'll get blocked by his own player. Subaru with it now along the boards. Number 21, back up for Henry. Another shot on net by Henry, blocked by Serhando. Up for Scotland. Scotland to Henry. Henry now in behind the net. Into the corner, and that gets broken up. Ref's in the way, so he can't get to it. Turner now does a fancy move. Turner over for McDonald. Shot on net by McDonald, blocked off. And that'll get cleared, and Subaru will have to make a move out of the weak zone. McKenzie now, and he'll dump it for the first clear by the Weeks in their penalty kill. Scotland with it now in his own zone. He'll make a fancy move, go into the neutral zone, and he'll dump it in. Into the corner, battle for it. McDonald will move it up for Scotland. He'll make a move, keep it in. Scotland will try to take a shot on it. That'll get blocked, so he'll pick it up back on the blue line over for McDonald. McDonald now, he'll take a shot. McDonald again with it. Over for Scotland. He'll take a one-timer, and that's gloved by Serhando. He had to peek through the traffic and pick that one up. So the Subaru will change here. With 40 seconds left to go in their power play. Draw one back by the Weeks. They'll try and clear it. Battle for it in front of the net. Up for Duffy, the league's point scorer. McCachran battling in the boards with it now. Frazier goes in to help. Burcham will come out with it, and he'll throw it around for White. White's racing for it. That'll get dumped in. And Burcham will clear. Up for Frazier. Frazier's got a chance now. He's in, and that gets broken up by Duffy. Great defensive play. And that'll get thrown back. Good chance for Frazier. He just didn't know where that puck was. So we'll have a draw here. Back to 5-on-5 in the Subaru zone. And Sims out of the box, so he'll take the draw. Little battle for it. Pugsley. Pugsley with it in his feet. That gets broken up. Sullivan can't keep it in. Hits being laid here. And it'll get thrown into the weak zone. Cameron after it behind his own net. He'll turn around and get some speed. Cameron now, the rookie defenseman, thrown up. Over for Sim. Sim can't get a handle. So Subaru will pick that up. Ryan now, and it's an offside. Close opportunity. If that call wasn't offside, Subaru would have had a 2-on-1. So we'll see a draw here just outside of the weak zone. Ryan taking the draw for Subaru. He'll win it back, and it'll get dumped in to the weak zone. Picked up by Cameron in the corner. They're battling for it. Pugsley, he'll move it out. That'll get thrown in. Cameron. Picked up by the Subaru. Broken up by Sim. Sullivan with it now behind his own net. He'll move it up for Kidd. Kidd will try and get it out, but that's kept in by Subaru. Tremblay with it. He'll take a shot on net. That goes high and out. Both teams will change here. McIntosh taking the draw. Thrown back for Williams. Williams over to McKenzie. McKenzie will move it up for Tanner. Tanner with it now. He's got some speed. He'll try and cut in, but Eisen will take a shot, and that's just high. Tanner. He'll move it up. Not enough speed, though. Subaru have it now. And another offside against Carver of the Subaru. So we'll see another draw just outside of the weak zone. McDonald taking the draw against, can't see who that is, McIntosh. One back, Henry will throw it in. McKenzie now in his own corner. Scotland's got it now, and we're going to see a penalty against the Subaru. As Tanner gets hit into the boards, he'll have a couple words with the Subaru bench. So now Weeks will have yet another power play as McDonald goes to the box. So Frazier, with the one and only goal here in this game, will take the draw. Williams is battling for it in the boards, picked up by Swain. Swain will move it around. Up to Cameron. Cameron with it. He'll move it in. For Williams. Williams trying to keep it in. Cameron's helping him out. Frazier battling for it now. Swain as well. Back for Frazier. Frazier's having a look. He'll back for Swain. Swain, that's just wide. Frazier will pick it up again. For Williams. Williams over to Swain. Or Sim, sorry, Sim. Into the corner. And that'll get broken up and cleared out by the Subaru. Williams with it now. He's picking up some speed in the neutral zone. Into the Subaru zone. Back for Frazier. Frazier gets hit by Smith. Big hit. And that'll get cleared out. Cameron, he'll move it up for Swain. And we'll see an icing against the Weeks here. That Swain can't get a handle on that. So Sim taking the draw here in his own zone against Turner. Turner with it, or no, not Turner, sorry. Duffy. He'll move it back. For Karlinski, the captain. Up for Turner. 2-on-2. He'll take a shot on net, saved by Serhando. Turner picks it up in the corner again off his rebound. Couple quick moves. Couple another quick moves. Shot on net, that'll get blocked. Picked up by Kidd. Kidd with some speed, goes into the corner. Over for McKenzie. Back to Croft. Over for Kidd. Now take a shot on net. Saved by Mullins. McKenzie picked up. Over to George. And that's a close chance for Kidd. Kept out by Mullins again. He's having a great game in between the pipes for Subaru. Battle for it along the boards here in the Subaru zone. Kidd will throw it in front. Blocked off. Kidd with it again. Over from Burcham. Shot on net by Burcham. In front. That can't be picked up. Duffy will clear it. And that'll go back for Sullivan, the captain. Sullivan. He'll throw it in. Big collision there at the blue line. Sullivan not feeling too good. He'll skate to the bench. Looks like he was grabbing his chest there. Maybe knocked the air out of him. Cameron in the corner now. McCackern in the corner of his own zone. And he'll clear it out. Back for McPhee. Race for it. Green's after him. Green now will get it. He'll move it up for White. White's battling in the corner. Back for McCackern. He'll take a shot on that. That's blocked by Mullins. Cameron now. Cameron. Couple good moves. He'll move it in. Back up for McCackern. McCackern having another look. He'll go around with it. Shot on net. That'll go wide. White behind the net. Battling for it now. He'll throw it in front. Green. For Pugsley. And another great save. McCackern. He'll take a shot and that gets blocked off by Mullins. What a series of events here. Mullins keeps the door shut with a couple great saves. His teammates will thank him. Weeks will change here with McIntosh taking the draw now in the Subaru zone. Thrown up for Scotland in the corner. Scott will clear it to the neutral zone. Thrown back in by Williams to Henry. That'll get thrown into the weak zone. Williams after it in the corner. Osmer. He'll move it up. Pugsley's after it now. Behind his own net. He'll move it up. McKenzie will pick that up in the neutral zone. Thrown over to Eisner. Back to McKenzie. Broken up by the Subaru. McKenzie needs to get back. And he will. Over for Ryan. Ryan will have a look. He'll take a shot. And that's blocked by Serhando. It's still live, and he'll get thrown out. Scotland now to Henry. He'll take a shot, and that's just wide. Scotland will pick it up again. And that'll just go out. Henry, he'll throw it back. Picked off by Williams. He'll try and get it out. Eisner, he'll move it up, but no one's there. Scotland will move it in for Tremblay. Serhando behind his own net playing it. McKenzie now. Backhand shot on Serhando. That'll go high. It's live in front. Tremblay with it behind the net. For Duffy over to Paplinski. He'll take a shot on net block by Sim. Sim will pick it up and he'll get tripped up. Paplinski with it now. He'll throw it behind the net. That's off. And that'll get picked up by Frazier. And we're going to see a stoppage in play. McKenzie's going to the box. For head contact, it looks like. I'm not certain. So we'll have a Subaru power play just after a quick message from our sponsors.
Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484.
And we're back here. So we'll see a draw here in the weak zone. Subaru with a 4-minute power play as Nick McKenzie's to the box for head contact. That'll get thrown in the corner. Sullivan will try and clear. That's blocked off by Paplinski. Frazier, and he'll clear it down into the Subaru zone. That's going to get picked up by Duffy. Duffy now. He'll move it up for Paplinski. Thrown into the weak zone. Carver's after it. Up for Duffy. And he can't keep it in. Frazier making a dash for it. Frazier hitting to the boards. And we're going to see a little bit of a scrum here. It looks like we got Frazier going to the box. Not sure if there's going to be any more penalties. Frazier having a talk with the refs here, and he'll get kicked out of the game. Ethan Frazier is gone. For what, I am not sure. Weeks are not happy about it though. So the refs will have a talk here. And the two captains of the teams having a little talk at center ice. not sure if there's going to be any penalties against Subaru. I did see one of their players charge at Fraser, but who knows? Still talking things over. This seems to be a usual event here in a week's game. Looks like Tanner going to the box, perhaps to fill in for Fraser. So we'll see a 5-on-3 here for the Subaru. Big opportunity to tie this game up. Nick McKenzie still has 3 minutes and 20 seconds on his penalty, and then 2 minutes on Ethan Frazier's penalty being filled out by Tanner. So Paplinski will take a shot. That's off the crossbar and out. White coming off for McIntosh. Back for Paplinski. Over for Duffy. Duffy with a one-timer. That's on net. That blocked off by Sullivan, the captain, and cleared by McIntosh. Mullins will play it for Duffy. Duffy up. Broken up. And Williams will clear it again. A couple good plays by the Weeks to keep this one shut down. Still lots of penalty killing to go for them. Carver with it now and with speed. He'll move it back for Duffy to number 19. He'll take a shot on net and he scores! The Subaru will take advantage of the 5-on-3 and they'll tie this game up. Number 19, Land with the goal. Subaru tie this game at 1. So it'll be still a power play for them. A chance to run away with the lead here. Shots 14-13. Draw at center ice here. Kid battling for him, but that'll get one back. Over to Land. McPhee with it now. Duffy with an assist on that play, bringing his points to 13. McPhee now. Back up to McPhee. McPhee, he'll take a shot, and that's saved by Serhando, but there's a rebound. Throw him back up for McPhee. McPhee having a look. He'll throw it back for Land. Back to McPhee. He'll throw it down. Throw it in front. Land with another shot. And he scores! Land with his second of the power play. And they'll run away with the lead. What a series of events for Subaru. Just a minute ago, down by 1, and now they're up by 1. So Tanner will come out of the box. McKenzie's left in there. And it'll still be a 5-on-4 for the Subaru. With a change of momentum here. Henry after it. Williams behind his own net, or White, sorry. Batting with Sullivan. Sullivan will come out with it. Scotland at the blue line now. He'll make a move over to Ryan. Shot on net by Ryan. That's in front. White will clear that one. And Weeks will have a second to breathe here as Scotland takes it behind his own net. Ryan with it now. He's moving up. Ryan with it. Back to Scotland, over to Ryan. Ryan, shot on net, that's blocked by White. Up to Ryan again. Ryan over to Scotland. Over to Land. Or Henry, sorry, back to Scotland. Over for Ryan. Ryan shot. That'll go into the corner. Henry will pick that up and throw it in. And it's back to 5-on-5, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Looks like both teams are going to change here. A well-needed change. Land with 2 goals. Put the Steel Subaru on top with 5 minutes left in the second. And Duffy with an assist on the first one to put his points up to 13, highest in the league. Paplinski into the corner now. Sim will break it up. Battle for it. Shot on net, that gets thrown wide. Paplinski will get it. He'll take a shot on net, that's wide again. George. He'll get hit off it by McDonald. Weeks bench doesn't like that. Croft. Over for George. George making a dash for it. That gets broken up by Paplinski. For Croft. That gets blocked. For Bertram. He'll take a shot. And it can't get through. So it'll go up for Carver. And that's off a post. Carver can't bury that one in. So Smith with it now. He'll move in. That's a shot saved by Sorhando. George now along the boards. Picked up. He'll take a shot on net. Croft breaks that play up. Sim after it now. But McPhee battling for it. Turner now. That'll be broken up by Bertram. Bertram's making a dash for it. That'll be a shot on net. Covered by Mullins. What a turn of momentum here for the Steel Subaru. Weeks still in this game, very much. McIntosh is going to take the draw for them. He'll win that back with some help. Sullivan over for Eisner. That'll get thrown around by McPhee. Ryan will put it into the neutral zone. Sullivan's after it now. Picked up by Turner. Turner will try and get it in to 21. Back to Land. Land with a shot on net, blocked by Sullivan. McIntosh will pick it up. He'll throw it up for Eisner. Pugsley. Cleared out. And we'll get a stoppage of play here. Looks like Ryan is going to the box for slashing. So Weeks will get a power play here with 3 minutes left to go, in hopes to tie this game. So Kidd, Sim, and Swain are in with Williams and Cameron. Over to Williams. Williams with it now. He'll put it in front. Shot on net. Blocked. Sim now. He'll throw it behind. Swain. Back to... And that's off the post by Kidd. Swain now. For Sim behind the net. Sim moved over for Swain. Back up to Cameron. He'll move in. Cameron. Jackhammer, that's high. And that'll escape out. Close chance there by Sorhando. He'll play it over. Williams has it now. He'll make a move in. Swain can't get a handle on it, so that'll get cleared by the Subaru. Serhando playing it in the corner. Picked up by Cameron. Cameron now. Up for Kidd. Kidd can't keep a handle on it, so that'll get dumped by the Subaru. Cameron behind his own net. He'll move it up with speed. Cameron, a couple nice moves, and that's offside. Refs breaking an exchange of words up here. So we'll see a draw just outside of the Subaru zone. With White taking the draw. Back from McKenzie over to Bertram. Bertram now, he'll move in with it. Into the corner. Around the net. Back up for McKenzie. McKenzie back to Bertram. Bertram will throw it into Croft. Croft behind his own net to White. Up to George. Bertram. He'll take a shot on net. That's just wide. White will try and tap in the rebound, and that's saved by Mullins. Both goalies putting on a great performance here. Shots 15-17. Draw here. White will win it back. Bertram over to George. George, that'll get broken up. It'll go into the corner, but back up for Bertram. Shot on net by Bertram. That's just wide. Battle for it in the corner. White comes out with it. White behind his own net, or behind the Subaru net, sorry. Bertram. To George. To Nick McKenzie. That'll go off the pad of Mullins, and little battle for it, but Subaru will come out with it. Blocked off by George. Snow goes flying, but that'll go behind for Serhando. Bertram now. He'll play it off the boards, but that'll be picked up by Munden and thrown back into the weak zone. Bertram now. With a no-look pass that gets picked up by the Subaru, but put over to Croft. Croft back for McKenzie. Shot on up by McKenzie, and that's just wide. 17 seconds to go. Smith, broken up by Sullivan. Back to McKenzie, 8 seconds. McKenzie now, he'll throw it up. Pugsley with 2 seconds, and that will be the end of the second period. An eventful one at that. So Steel Subaru will take the lead here, 2-1, shot 17-17. We'll be back in just a moment for the third period.
Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians.
Welcome back here, folks, to the third period of this Weeks versus Subaru matchup. An exciting one. Weeks took an early lead in the first period, but Subaru came back in the second, so it's 2-1 for the Subaru, with Land getting both goals within, I think, 30 seconds at least. So here we go. Subaru will win it back. Paplinski with it now in his own zone. Paplinski, he'll throw it in. Tremblay picks it up and he'll dump it into the weak zone. McCachran after it now behind his own net. White gets tripped up into the boards. And a battle for it. George will get it out onto the boards in his own zone. He'll try and move it up. And he will for Croft. Croft now. He'll throw it in front. White can't get a handle on it. That'll get moved up. George will try and get it up to his defenseman, but that's picked up by Subaru. Into the corner. McCachran breaks that up. George along the boards. He'll get hit. That'll get moved over by White. Broken up. Up for Paplinski. Down into the zone. Back into the neutral zone. Or sorry. Kidd has it now in the offensive zone. Sim will throw it in front. Kidd can't get a handle on that, so shot by Sullivan, blocked off by Mullins. And that'll go out of the play. So Sim is taking the draw with Kidd on his left and Tanner on his right. That'll get one back by the Subaru. Over to Smith. Cameron will pick it up and he'll throw it down for Kidd. Picked up by Carver. Back up for McPhee. McPhee with a shot. That's high. Thrown in for Carver again. He'll try and wrap around. That'll go off the pad of Serhando. Subaru still with it here. Smith. That'll get broken up. Cameron and Carver will battle forward into the corner. Smith. Put down for Carver. Up for McPhee, but that gets blocked and out. So the Weeks and the Subaru will have a change here. Munden with it now. He'll move it up. And that's an icing as Ryan didn't get a stick on it. Actually, nope. Excuse me, it is not. Williams with it now. McKenzie back to Williams. Williams with it. That'll get thrown up. Scotland. Williams. Williams with it now. He'll fan on the shot. And he'll get put into the boards by the Subaru while he's on his knees and no calls from the refs here. He's slow to get up. Munden now. Weeks bench doesn't like that. Munden now into the corner. He'll throw it in front. Burgess can't get a shot off, so that'll go over to Swain. Swain into the neutral zone. McKenzie. And that'll get broken up down into the corner of the Subaru zone, picked up by Paplinski. Swain will pick it up and throw it in on net, picked up by Scotland. He'll move it up into the neutral zone. Weird bounce there off the boards. But it'll go back to Bircham, over to McCachran, back to Bircham. Bircham moving it up now. It'll go off the back of Green, picked up by Paplinski. That'll go into the boards. Thrown up for Bircham. Shot on net. That'll go off of Mullins. Thrown up, and it looks like Sparks will take it. He'll move it in to the offensive zone. He'll move it over. Broken up by McCachran. Great play. Up for White. White and McCachran going at it now. He'll move it up, and that's shot, and McCacken will go into the net. We'll have a stoppage in play here as he takes out the goalie, and McCacken's slow to get up. But he will get up here, just a little shooken up. We'll see a change here from the Weeks. Everyone is all right. We'll see an offensive zone draw here for the Weeks, with Sim taking the draw here. It looks like they'll have a power play, which I did not notice. Serhando with it now. He'll play it back for Cameron. Picked up by Kidd. Kidd with some speed going in the neutral zone. He'll take it to the offensive zone. He'll stop and throw it over for Williams, and they score! Lawrence Williams, the rookie, will tie this game up at 2 with a tip play off of Nathan Kidd. What a goal, what a play on the power play. And this game is tied at 2, folks, in the third period. Absolutely electric here for the Weeks. Weeks will win it back. Shot off. Cameron now battling for it. He'll throw it up around the boards. Kidd's after it. But Henry will pick that up for the Subaru. Over for Scotland. He'll move it up. And that'll get cleared, and that's an icing against the Subaru. What a goal by Lawrence Williams. Reaches the stick out, and he tips that in. Nathan Kidd with a great assist on that goal. He throws it right in front for Lawrence. Back to McKenzie. Over for Bircham. Bircham fans on the shot, but that's in front. Behind the net, wrap around. Oh, and Eisner can't bury that one. Into the corner now. Kept in by McKenzie, but that'll get cleared out. Tremblay with it now, 3-on-1 for the Subaru. Tremblay over, and that's broken up by Eisner. What a great play. George now. Thrown up. Back to Henry. That's an offside. What a game this has been so far. Lots of back and forth action. 2-2 here. Shots 19-17 for the Weeks. One back. Thrown into the corner. Duffy will pick it up and throw it around for Carver. Carver tries to move it out, but McCacken keeps that in. Picked up by Carver and thrown up for Smith. Smith with a chance now. He'll take a shot on net. That's blocked off by Williams. Another great play. Oh, big hit into the boards. Williams hits a reverse hit. Smith now. Smith thrown in front, blocked off. Pavlinski, he'll move in, shot on net, blocked, and he'll make a big hit. Duffy now. For Smith. Smith will get broken off that puck, and Williams will pick it up now. Oh! Hit to the head, and we're going to see a penalty. Williams is okay, a little shooken up. We're going to see a penalty against the Subaru with a hit to the head by Smith. What a game, folks. Croft taking the draw here. Weeks on a power play. Battle for it. Williams with a stick in his arm. He'll get pushed off of it. Stick goes flying. Still a scrum in the corner. Picked up by Jack Cameron. Over to Kidd. Kidd can't get a handle on it. Kidd now along the boards. Back for Croft. Croft with it. Move it up, and that'll get broken up and dumped into the weak zone. Serhando will come out of his net to play that one. Picked up by Cameron. Cameron with it now. Cameron back for Sim. Sim moving through the neutral zone. And Subaru will keep that out and throw him back into the weak zone. Back for Serhando. Risky play there. He doesn't see Kidd now. Over for Sim. Sim in the neutral zone. He's got some speed. He'll move it up, the rookie. Sim shot on net, and that's just high, and that'll go out. Close chance there for Sim. And both teams will change. 50 seconds left to go on this week's power play. Pugsley taking the draw. Over to Bircham. He'll take a shot on net. That's off of Mullins. McKenzie in the corner now. He'll move it up for Bircham, and that's cleared out by the Subaru. Serhando out again to play it. He'll move it for Bircham behind the net. Bircham's going to take his time. Leave it off for McKenzie. McKenzie with speed now coming out into the neutral zone. He'll move it up, and that gets dumped in. And we'll see an icing. Draw here in the weak zone. McDonald is taking it for the Subaru. Paplinski now. He'll make a move and throw it back into his own zone. Duffy after it. He'll move it up. Goes nowhere, so Serhando will pick it up behind his own net. McKenzie now. Moves it up for Bircham. Bircham over to George. George gets hit off it, but Pugsley. That's a battle in front. Pugsley's just off. McKenzie now. Along the boards for Swain in front. Can't get a handle on it. So the Subaru will clear. And that's an icing against the Subaru as their penalty kill ends. Back into the Subaru zone here. Paplinski will throw it up. We're going to see a 2-on-2 here. Rush over for Smith. Smith with some speed. McIntosh will keep him out, or Sullivan, sorry. Over for Scotland. Up to Henry. Henry keeps it in, takes a shot, but that's blocked off. Weeks pick it up now and clear it out. White will throw it up. Henry dumps it in. No icing on that play. Sullivan. Picked up by Subaru, that's thrown over. McCachran breaks that play up into the corner. Battling for it. Scotland comes out with it into the corner, but he meets Sullivan. Green now, he'll get it out. Henry will come back to clear it, or get it, sorry. Scotland moves it up. Carver over to Munden. Munden now in the weak zone. He'll take a shot on net, that's just off of Serhando. McKenzie, he'll move it up. Blocked off by Scotland and thrown back into McKenzie. McKenzie for Williams. Williams will throw it into the neutral zone. Tanner's fighting for it. Croft with it now. He'll throw it in front. That has a weird bounce, and that'll go into the corner. Number 9 now with the Subaru, 2-on-2. He'll go around with it, and that's a shot on net. Serhando will cover that up. And we're going to stop it and play here. 9:57 left to go. This game is tied. We're going to have a quick break here and a quick word from our sponsors.
Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 9.
And we're back after a short break here. Into the weak zone. One back. Cameron with it now. Tanner with it. Tanner doesn't know where it is, so Croft will pick it up. Croft now. Shot on net. That's just wide. Into the corner now. Battling for it. Land now. Land will throw it in. Bertrand picks it up in his own end. He'll have a quick look behind his net. Moves it over to Cameron. Cameron in the corner. Fancy move. He'll try and get it out. Helped out by Green, up for Tanner. Tanner will take it into the Subaru zone, but that gets broken up. Tanner picks it up. Shot on net. And that's saved by Mullins, who keeps the door shut late in the game here. Both teams will change. Sim taking the draw. Picked up by Brian. Over to Tremblay. That gets thrown in. McCaffrey's after it now behind the net. Tremblay to Brian. They try and get it in front. That doesn't work. Picked off. Kidd has it now with some speed, and he'll get tripped up on the play. No call. Oh, there is a call, excuse me. We will see a Weeks power play. A hooking call against Duffy, who's been a great help to the Subaru this game, and who's usually on the penalty kill. So we'll see Scotland and Paplinski go out on defense. Sim takes the draw. Swain battling for it against Paplinski in the corner, and that'll get cleared out by Paplinski into the weak zone. So Hando behind the net to make a play. He'll leave it off for Williams. Williams with it now. Moving into the neutral zone with some speed. He'll get broken up by Paplinski, and he'll throw it around again and clear it the same way he did just seconds ago. Sim with it. Sim now. And that'll get cleared again by Subaru. Subaru does a great job of shutting the Weeks down at their own blue line, especially on these penalty kills. Williams with it now, behind his own net. He's going to have a look. Moves it into the neutral zone. Up for Cameron. Cameron can get a handle on it, so that'll get dumped in. Land will throw it around, but Sim's there. Sim off the boards for Kidd. Kidd thrown in for Swain. Swain up for Kidd. Kidd fancy move. Over for Williams. Williams shot on net. That goes wide. Cameron now at the blue line with it. Down for Swain. For Sim. Up for Cameron. Shot on net. That gets fanned on. Sim will throw it around, and Cameron's there to pick it up. Cameron down for Sim. To Swain. Swain throws it in front, but that can't get anywhere, so Williams will throw it over to Cameron. Cameron with it. He's going to move in, take a shot on net, but he fans on that, and that'll get cleared by Carver. So the Subaru will get a quick, well-needed change in. Serhando up for McKenzie. To Burcham. Thrown in by Burcham. Paplinski and White will go after it in the corner. McKenzie blocks that one off. McKenzie now in his own zone. He'll move it up for George. George now. Shot on net. That's just a little bit off. Thrown up. White's battling with it. But Munden will get a handle of it. He'll get hit into the boards and broken off, so George will pick it up in the corner of his own end. McKenzie thrown back. Burcham now in his corner. Hit in front, so Paplinski will take it in the neutral zone. Thrown over. McKenzie dumps that in just behind the net. Paplinski will pick it up. He's got some speed into the neutral zone. And he'll throw it in on net. Serhando blocks that off into the corner. That'll get thrown in, weird bounce, and cleared by the Weeks, and we'll see an icing against the Weeks. 5:50 left to go in this game. One back, Burcham. Thrown in on Serhando, and he'll cover it. So we'll see a draw here in the weak zone. One over into the boards. McCachran will bring it around for Pugsley, who can't get a handle on it, so Ryan will take it and dump it back in. McCachran with it now into the neutral zone. He'll move it up and he'll take a shot on net, and Mullins will elect to cover it. So we'll get a change here from both teams. White taking the draw for the Weeks. Battle for it, but Subaru will win that back. Thrown up by Scotland, but that hits off. White's not feeling good after getting hit with the puck. Picked up. Over to Tanner. Tanner can't get a stick on it. But he can now, so Tanner will take it. Throw it up for McCachran. Shot on net by McCachran. Saved by Mullins. Sullivan shot on net. That's just wide. And that'll get cleared out by the Subaru. And we'll see an icing. Subaru don't like that, as it looked like Smith might have won that race. But nonetheless, we'll have an icing call. No video replay here. And we'll have a draw in the Subaru zone, with Sim taking it for the Weeks. Back for William, or Croft, sorry. Croft will bring it around. Kids after it now in the corner. Battle for it. He'll get thrown into the boards and taken down. We're going to see a penalty here against Subaru. Wait. Okay. Late whistle there by the refs. I got a little confused there. But Henry going to the box. So Weeks will have a power play here late in the game. Weeks making a late change here. Puck's dropped, one back to Burcham. Burcham for George. George will walk in. He can't keep a handle on it, but he'll spin around, give it off. McIntosh with it now. He'll play it behind the net. Back up for McKenzie. McKenzie, he'll move in, shot on net, and that's just off. And Mullins will cover that one. Good chance for Nick McKenzie there. So another face-off here. McIntosh taking it. One back for Bertram. Bertram now for McKenzie. Over to Croft. He'll take a shot, but that's blocked. And it'll get cleared by Subaru. 1:30 left to go in this power play. Serhando taking the play here. Bertram left off for McKenzie. McKenzie will pick it up. He's got some speed into the neutral zone. Passed over to George. George gets tripped up on the play. No call. And dumped out by Subaru. Serhando now leaves it for McKenzie. McKenzie now. He moves it up, but stick will leave his hand. Picked up by McIntosh. Over for George. George can't get it in. Ryan battling for it, and he'll clear it into the weak zone. 48 seconds left to go in this power play. Williams gets hit off the puck, but he still throws it in. We're going to see another penalty against Subaru, it looks like. 4 minutes for head contact, so Weeks will be on the power play for the remainder of this game, or the remainder of this period at least. So Pavlinski, the captain for Subaru, going to the box for head contact. So we'll have a 5-on-3 here for 38 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for the remainder of the period. A quick timeout called by the Weeks here, so we'll have a word from our sponsors.
Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal technicians. And with the added benefit of potential government rebates, the time has never been better. Book your free assessment today at greenpumpenergy.com or call 902-900-0484. Green Pump Energy. Efficient heating solutions for Nova Scotians. Tired of those sky-high heating bills eating into your hockey budget? Score big with Green Pump Energy. We're your local heat pump experts, helping Nova Scotian families save thousands a year on energy costs. From Yarmouth to Cape Breton, our ductless and ducted heat pumps are installed by certified Red Seal.
And here we go, folks. Timeout done. We'll have a draw here in the Subaru zone. 3 minutes left to go, and a 5-on-3 for the Weeks. They're going to try and break this 2-2 tie. They're wanting to go home. Dumped into the weak zone by Subaru. Serhando will pick it up in the corner. Cameron now. Kidd now. Moves it in. Over for Sim. Sim for Cameron. Back to Sim. Sim will have a look. Sim shot on net. The rebound gets cleared out. A close chance. Serhando will come out of that. He'll play it up. They're going to try and catch them on the change here. George. Back for Sim. Sim, fancy move. And he'll shoot, and that gets blocked. Croft trying to pick up the rebound, but that'll get cleared out by Carver. Kidd's there to pick it up. Kidd. He'll move in with it. Into the corner. Kidd now. Drops it off for Cameron. Cameron moving in. Over for Sim. Shot on net, and that's blocked. Great block. George now. For Sim. Sim moving in. Over for Cameron. To Kidd. Back to Cameron. Jack Cameron over to Sim. Sim can't get a handle on it, so Land will try and clear that. Cameron is there on the blue line. Sim down for Croft. Croft can't get a play on that, so Land will move it up again. Picked up by Cameron. Cameron moving in for Kidd. Kidd takes a shot, and that's high. Cameron now. Kidd over to Sim. Sim shot on net, and that's just off, so Kidd will pick it up in the opposite corner. Thrown back down. Sim take a shot on net, and that's blocked. Mullins will glove that. 1:26 left to go in this game. It's now 5-on-4, mind you. But we'll see a change here from both teams. A close chance there for the Weeks, but Subaru shutting them down. McIntosh taking the draw here. Williams on the blue line. Over for McKenzie. McKenzie down for Pugsley. Over for Swain. Back up to McKenzie. To Williams. Shot, and that's off. Rebound still live in front, Swain. And we'll see a penalty against McIntosh of the Weeks. Weeks bench does not like that. John Sims sending Kidd and George out for this 4-on-4. So we'll see a draw now in the week. So what an exciting game this is, folks. 4-on-4 for the last minute and 10 seconds of this third period. Jack Cameron with it in his own zone. Over to Williams. That's White, sorry. Up for Jack Cameron, blocked off. And we'll see an offside call. 55 seconds left to go here. And we'll see an offensive, or a draw outside of the offensive zone for the Weeks. Kidd taking the draw here. 55 seconds. Smith with it. Blocked off. Defense. Cameron now. Cameron back for Kidd. Kidd with lots of speed. Kidd moves in. Shot on net and he scores! Nathan Kidd takes the game into his hands. 35 seconds left. What a goal! My voice cracked, but that's all right. What a goal by Nathan Kidd. 35 seconds and the Weeks take the lead. As soon as that game went to 4-on-4, John Sims sent out Kidd and George, and he'll score. What a goal. Absolutely electric here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Weeks with the lead. Thrown into the Subaru zone. So the Subaru going to make a mad dash here for it to try and tie this one up late. Tremblay moves it up. Goalie is pulled for the Subaru. Empty net. Weeks will clear it. Lands after it, who has both goals for the Subaru. Over for Brian. Brian over, and that gets broken up. Land picks it up. 4 seconds left to go. And he's not going to throw it in. And that is game, folks. Weeks win. Absolutely electric here. What a game. Weeks go 6-0 this season. What a game, folks. Thank you for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. My name is Vaughn Mason with High Button Sports. Have a great day, everyone.